For every beloved YouTuber, there is also one who is hated by everyone. Starting with one of Gorilla Tag's most despised channels, Be Prepared. Now, despite standing at over 1.2 million subscribers, Be Prepared is famously known as annoying, the worst channel, and the fakest YouTubers ever. But whilst they seem like just a normal channel, the real reason is because all of their ghost hunting content is staged, using mods and some of the fakest reactions possible.
Oh my gosh! Dude!
But having staged content is far from the worst thing they're hated for, as due to this content being crafted for children to watch, it brings a lot of little kids to Gorilla Tag, which people despise, leading to a lot of backlash. I can't be the only one that misses the non-staged ghost hunting videos. I wish I could go back to the time when ghost hunting videos but although Moses' hate is just a big overreaction, people still find them very unfunny. Probably because Elliot took all their wit. One of the funniest and best Gorilla Tag content creators of all time. Elliot's commitment won him the hearts of over 1.3 million people. Thank you so much for inspiring so many people, including me. You're my favorite YouTuber. A clear example of this was on the 25th of April 2023, when him and his friend Kanan would be one of the first to receive one of Gorilla Tag's most respected rewards. Apart from his unmatched commitment to being the best he could be, Elliot is just a really fun guy.
I'm gonna get you. What the? No!
He never let his competition turn into actual hostility, making him one of the most loved YouTubers on all of Gorilla Tag. However, whilst Elliot created a loyal fan base from thin air, Flushy GT managed to destroy his. Widely disliked for being lazy and annoying, Flushy has managed to get into every controversy there is. One such example was his egotism, explained perfectly by the creator Firework King.
Flushy GT has to be the most egotistical content creator that I know. He literally can't take anything from anyone without getting his feelings hurt. He even made a role in his Discord saying that if you disrespected him in any way, shape, or form, you'll get banned. He was found banning people that just didn't like his content. And the worst part about him is he's using his community to harm other people's channels. In this screenshot I'm showing you right now, he's telling his Discord server to report and ban these two channels because they're just hating on him. That's wild, bro.
People did forgive him for this as he learned from his mistakes, but he would still make himself more hated because a lot of people found his content lazy and irritating.
I am so done with Gorilla Tag right now!
But the truth is, the only people that hate on him are people who just don't enjoy this kind of content. Yet he still stands as one of the most hated YouTubers for practically no reason, as he has successfully changed. But whilst Flushy GT fights his audience, TTT Pig aids his audience, often being described as one of the most genuinely nice dudes on Gorilla Tag. It's no surprise that Pig has managed to build an audience of over 700,000 subscribers, with his usual videos going like this.
Gorilla Tag lets you grab, throw, and slap people now, so I decided to go around and find toxic monkeys and throw them off the map.
But the fact that people love him isn't only because he's relatable, he also really enjoys helping people. The amount of people he has helped follow the word of God is mind-blowing. In his video, I decided to follow Christ, Pig would share his amazing story, giving people religious and non-religious loads of hope. Unsurprisingly, viewers had nothing but appreciation. Thank you, bro, I needed this. I was having a rough day, you made it better and reminded me Jesus is with me. God bless you, dude. My family is going through a rough time and this video reminded me that not all is bad. Despite all the praise, Pig would never exploit his viewers, something that would make it bad the enemy of Gorilla Tag. Described by everyone on YouTube as a liar, the king of yap, and just a soulless clickbaiter, caring for nothing but himself and the clout that he brings in. A prime example of this are the horrible fake tutorials that he built his channel on.
I should make a video to actually showcase a fully working method of how to get free shiny rocks. This is completely legal.
And then going on to yap about useless information, ending it with an overcomplicated method on how to just buy shiny rocks. But even when his actions are met with instant mockery, how to get free shiny rocks. first, buy some shiny rocks. He continues the same behavior, getting even more hate as a result. If you ever feel useless, just remember that people like It's Vlad exist. This behavior gets even worse when he began using AI to make the most horrendous clickbait videos on the planet, purely so he can squeeze every ounce of money from his horrendous lazy content. And where It's Bad makes content that destroys Gorilla Tag, Jman Curly makes content that builds Gorilla Tag. We should all take a moment to appreciate the hard work Jman puts into these vids for our entertainment. Much love, Jman. And unlike some YouTubers, he genuinely spreads a positive message for Gorilla Tag.
Spread your knowledge, fun, and love for the game, because that's what we're all here for.
He still uploads videos like this frequently, earning more praise along the way. Aside from being a genuinely good person, Jman Curly is also dedicated to creating games for the community to enjoy. Schmackle. Wizherd. But whilst Jman's content pushed Gorilla Tag into the right direction, the same can't be said with Pursuit VR. As with all the opinions of him people have online, they can all be summed up as easily as he's such a disappointment to the Gorilla Tag society. Pursuit's destiny to become Gorilla Tag's most hated YouTuber would be set in stone in 2022, when YouTuber Broken Metal Jax would post a documentary exposing his actions.
This is YouTube's most racist, hated, disliked, copying, dishonored, disdained, and lying content creator.
However, instead of paying attention to the backlash, Pursuit VR paid attention to the views, doubling down on his racist behavior when he would encounter the YouTuber The Old Spice in 2023.
Maybe, you fucking angel.
No.
That's why you're short. That's why you're short, nigga. Look at your arm, man.
What? Pursuit deserves to be perma-banned from G-Tag. Afterward, Pursuit VR would even upload a blatantly fake apology, and the internet became very tired of him. It's honestly sickening how he's using the excuse of wanting to get closer to God when he's going into random servers while spouting harder, and so Pursuit received no mercy. But whilst Pursuit manages to turn everyone into a hater, Jaw Clamps managed to turn everyone into a fan, building his entire channel on making amazingly creative animation. Jaw Clamps has earned a reputation for being kind, loyal, and entertaining, with his animated series Dear Jet changing Gorilla Tag history. This little series has a better story than most movies, and it's obvious in every single one of his episodes, even on his first installment of the series, his overwhelming creativity and passion for changing the game for the better being reflected through the viewers. Outstanding. This animation is part of Gorilla Tag history and culture. This trend has continued since then, creating more and more amazing videos, making Jaw Clamps one of the most loved YouTubers in the process.